Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today in Destiny Rising, we want to take a look at Helhest. Helhest, a brand new character that just came into the game. I was able to go ahead and grab her. It took me, I think, took me about 40 pulls total in order to get her. So let's go ahead. We're gonna run through her kit. We're gonna talk about my experience with her just recently in a stream and give my opinion. I think with her, I'm a little hot and cold. There's quite a bit to go into here, so let's get into it. All right, and welcome back. Let's go ahead and talk about Helhest. So Helhest, very interesting character. I'll just say right up front, there's a few things about her, just not her specifically, but just as far as gameplay and what I prefer, that I'm not a huge fan of. So I'm not a huge fan of bows, just mainly because I'm not very good with bows at all. Not a fan of linear fusion rifles either. I like the faster combat style. This just seems a little bit slower. But for those of you out there who love bows and you like the fusion rifle, I think she's going to fit in very well. She's an arc support. That's another thing too. So she's long range, but arc support overall, not a type of class that I play too often. I really like the close combat, the mid-range combat, damage dealing type classes. So just like right off of the bat, she's not a character that I'm going to go all in on. I might go and get one additional copy of her just so that in the talent tree, I can unlock this right here, which is going to allow me rapid deployment now has 3 charges. Let's go ahead and take a look at her kit real quick and see what that looks like. So relic abilities here, I did get everything maxed out. Rapid deployment here. So we've got a healing and we've got a damage increase drone. I like the drones. I think it's pretty cool. So she's got some damage increase here. She's got some healing here as well. I wonder how much competition there might be between her and Tantu. When we talk about Tantu, he's got a damage kit. He's got a healing kit, but he's only got 2 abilities on either side. That third ability, all that does is swap between the two. But in her kit, we have a full kit of 3 abilities, but only 1 ability is healing. Whereas with Tantu, you have multiple abilities. You have 2 abilities that does healing. So very interesting. So I got healing. We got some ally damage up. I thought it was. This is pretty cool. You can go. You can throw a couple drones out, which allows you to go ahead and have a healing as well as a damage bonus drone out, but with rapid deployment and getting that extra copy of her, it's going to allow you to throw out 3. So I think what that's going to allow us to do is you may be able to, I think you're going to be able to upgrade one of those to like a level 2. So what you can do with this ability is you can go, let's just say I want damage, ally damage bonus. So I'm going to go ahead and launch this ability twice to get it up to a level 2. And then it's got its whole cooldown thing. Or I can do healing, level that up to level 2, and you got a whole cooldown thing. But maybe what that's going to allow us to do with that second copy is get 1 drone up to level 2 and still throw out the other drone at a level 1, whether it's healing or the ally damage bonus. We've got this full firepower here. This is like the super drone. This is cool because this does increased damage bonus as well as healing effects at the same time. I think it's really cool. The kit I think is pretty well laid out, especially for those of you who like playing support, who like to stay back just a little bit, and that slower type damage, or that slower type character, I guess I would call that. And this other one here, this is the salvo. Fire a volley at the reticle's position and gain a salvo effect, letting shots and combatants or terrain trigger additional volleys, which is cool. So you just got this whole volley of missiles, or whatever you want to call it, bullets, or whatever it is, just causing some damage, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's a pretty versatile kit. You've got some additional benefits here. The short range frequency activation here, boosting the drone and healing damage by 200% for 4 seconds, which is pretty cool. Allies, including Helhest herself, gain 40% movement speed while within range of the boosting drone / healing drone. It lasts for 8 seconds. Also, releasing the super drone upgrades the boosting drone and healing drone present to max level, which is nice, and refreshes their duration. So there's some pretty cool stuff in here. This overclock shot here just does some additional damage. I think again, I'm going to say this like a million times throughout this video, but I think for people who really enjoy that support character but want to do a little bit more damage, there's a lot of versatility within this kit with the damage increase as well as the healing. I think is pretty cool. The artifacts, there was a little bit of a change with the artifacts when you hit quick equip. Now we go highest power, best recommended, or we can do recommended loadout, which I think is cool. For me, I'm going more for the piercing specialist on this one. Very similar to Tan 2, where Tan 2 again also is piercing. Tan 2 is also what? Isn't he arc as well here? So, no, he's fire and void right here. He's solar. So also take that into consideration too, I think, with if you like the support class, you may be investing in multiple supports just so you get the right element here, depending on where the game mode, the strike, the raid that you may be going into. So let's go ahead back to her. Her talent tree here, so that, again, this first one here is going to give you 3 charges on rapid deployment. The second one here, combatants inflicted with Helhest's own data analysis present. The encrypted network automatically generates 1 data fragment every 15 seconds. Overclock shot damage, we've got some additional damage there. Reduces data fragments quantity needed to airdrop a heavy ammo brick to 16, which is nice because it's typically 24. So that drops it down so you can get that. I think that's cool too. I kind of quickly glanced over that. She's got the ability to airdrop heavy ammo for you and your team, which I think is cool. So that drops to 16 from 24. Number of salvo attacks granted after casting salvo ability is increased to 6. So you got some increased damage there. You also got some boosting drone and healing drone. Max levels increased to 3. So you max her out, you can get up to 3. It's pretty expensive though, maxing her out, getting her all up, getting her all the way up to that 6. Also, you obviously get the dynamic avatar, which I think is pretty cool. But I don't think I'm going to be taking her all the way up to 6, just because, again, I don't play supports. I'm not a huge bow fan or linear rifle fan. My 2 best characters here, I really like Estella. And I really like Gwen as well, so I've really been focusing on those 2. But I don't have a really good art character, but I don't think she's it right now. I do like Ning Fei, so I have been focusing a little bit more on him. So I'll get him a little bit more built up, and then I'll have my my solar, my void, and my arc. So I think Helhest is pretty cool. Again, if you like the bow, if you like the linear rifle, if you like the, for me, again, a little bit slower combat style, I think you'll like her. Again, she's long range. But if you're really looking for more of that rapid fire, close combat, mid-range type character, I don't think she's really going to be the one for you. Maybe she's a skip for right now. I know we've got some other characters coming. I think it's going to be pretty cool to see. But very curious. What do you think of her? I've got an update to my tier list coming where I'm going to go ahead and slot her in there as well. So you'll see that here in about a week or 2. But very curious, what do you think of her? Do you like support? Do you not? If you're not a support player, playing with her and in fire teams and going through the different game modes, does she make you want to play support? I think that's pretty cool too, because I think her kit is cool. There's versatility within her kit. There's a lot of support within her kit. I've done pretty well with her. I think in the stream, I came out at MVP on one of the game modes that I was playing. So I think it's pretty cool. You just got to kind of lay back a little bit. I don't know. Let me know what you think. All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. Helhest, brand new character to hit the game. Very curious what you think of my thoughts, as well as please share your thoughts as well. Put them in the comment section below so everybody benefits. All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.